Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. Who brought you the Pauper Gauntlet? Well, mtgotickets.com did. Check out their web shop. It's round 4. I'm playing Kuldotha Mardu by Matrix in the 3rd season of the Pauper Gauntlet. Thunder Pork is my opponent. I'm not Matrix, but I do like this deck. Let's hope I can do it justice. No red. My mulligan instructions is to mulligan if I have less than 2 lands. And I probably have to play here. There is a lot of fixing in the deck. I have the Chainish Edict. And then nothing happens. Worst case is Chainish Edict then Skyfisher, or Skyfisher then Chainish Edict. Hopefully we can find something sweet to bounce. Dimir deck, so this will be going on forever. Gonna play Bojuka Bog and then I get some sort of value by bouncing it. This Skyfisher will just die and I will receive no value. That was a bit weird, my reasoning there, but I don't think putting Skyfisher out there at that point is any good. If I see mental, if I see the Gurmag Angler spells, I know what he's playing. Oh, it's Grixis. The plot thickens. So now I'm going to return Bojuka Bog, getting absolutely 0 value. And of course, this Skyfisher is extremely vulnerable. Maybe I should just sit tight there and do nothing, because there is a Chainish Edict for that. Or a Bolt, but it's a Nightscape familiar. That's surprising. So what's happening? And what the hell is this? I don't think I ever played a Rakdos Signet before. And I can't get any mana out of it right now, and I do want to kill the familiar. Okay, but the Signet will give me the missing mana, so now I have 2 bolts and a rebirth. Ponder, finding some sort of removal probably. Resolving this Signet seems pretty important. And he will allow it. I will get to discard a card. I think... What do I think at this point? The rebirth looks tough to use here. So I'm gonna discard it. There is a Forgotten K which I can cycle. So I play the Signet. I can then cycle or cast Terminate at the end of turn. I don't think I'm going to play the Forgotten Cave here. Maybe I need to hit 5 mana. Yeah, on second thoughts, I do need to hit 5 mana. For my Sea Rhinos, who are now enabled. That is Bleak Coven Vampires. What am I playing against? Yeah, I think I have to give up a bolt here. And save the Terminate for his real creatures. But he is definitely outvaluing me. Grixis Ravenous Rats. Where is his removal? There's a Nightscape Familiar. And we kill him immediately. Double Terminate, no value there. Not gonna use Terminate on... Sorry, I didn't see. Huh? Oh, okay, my... my greeting. Mortuary Mire, returning Nightscape Familiar. And I think it's worth killing Nightscape Familiar with Terminate. But that's a Ravenous Rat, and that's rough. I want one Terminate left. Whoa, he has really done a number on my hand. So where are all my bouncy stuff to get me cards? And I kind of missed that Kuldotha Rebirth. He's way ahead in the card race. But he doesn't have Siege Rhino. And I even wonder if he has counterspells. He's tapping like he doesn't. Okay, now I'm gonna cycle this. And I just find another land. Do I have any reason to keep lands in my hand? I don't think so. I just need a lot of mana. And Nightscape Familiar will die the minute he appears. I think, but he could play a real creature like a Gurmagangler or something. Is he really that benefited from playing his black and his blue and red spells cheaper? No, maybe I need to save it for real creature, but now I need to stay at home with the Skyfisher. Can that ever be correct? Wow, it doesn't even cast any blue spells. Well, I'm doing 2, taking 4. That can't be right, so I'm staying home. Oh, I got the Shanish Edict. Is there any point to that? Well, I guess there is. There is no use doing nothing. And I don't expect him to crypt right away his guys. And that he's countering. Saving a 1/1 rat. Okay. Now I think Core Skyfisher has outstayed its welcome. So what am I playing against? This figure is a real risk here, but I am going to eat a rat. Oh, he repealed it! Clever! And now my Terminate is in my hand. It's in... I don't have mana to cast the Terminate. I'm getting outgrinded here. Where are my Gurmaganglers? I don't have any. Okay, here's a Galvanic Blast. It's kind of sad. He's doing 4 damage a turn. He has direct damage. I have direct... But does he actually have any direct damage? No, I can't try to raise here. I don't feel like it's possible. Realistic. 2/2. I might draw into more Galvanic Blast. I might draw into Siege Rhino. But it's so unfavorable and I'm already behind. Interesting. Is it finally Shanish Edict? No, it's Seagate Oracle. Have not seen a Wellspring, not a Prism. And those are my sources of card advantage. think Core Sky Fisher has outstayed its welcome. Will it die? I think it will die. Eventually. Well, I am ahead on the clock a little, which is good. This threatens to go on forever. Here they come. I wonder why he's not attacking with the Nightscape Familiar. Oh, I finally managed to kill a rat. Firebolt. This figure, no. Just the Canarium bouncing the Mire. But is the Ravenous Rat really what you want to draw now? Okay, just another land. We only have 13 left in the deck now. I have cycled a Forgotten Cave. No, 14 left. Yeah, he is spending 2 turns returning a Ravenous Rats. But he is way outcarding me. He has a lot of 1/1s. I think I need to bring in Electricity here. So now where does this go? I think it goes to the face. They are all so worthless, these creatures. What a weird situation to be in. Yeah, that card. And he evokes it instead of playing it for mana. Probably because he has a Mortuary Mire or something. It's the only thing that makes sense. Why not save it? I got Grim Harvest without the target. This Core Sky Fisher has really outlasted how long I thought he would live. He will return. I wish I had an artifact to bounce with him. Well, I could bounce that Forgotten Cave and cycle it. Here comes the army of the fallen. And I will eat another rat and go dangerously low. I have no idea what's in his hand. So little is happening. Sigh. He can just kill me here. He can attack and just bolt my face. He has overrun me with Ravenous Rats. What the hell? Faceless Butcher, and I can do nothing about that. Not dead yet. Actually, a Pauper Sea Rhino would help here. Quite a bit. With just a bolt on the Faceless Butcher will do a lot. But I think I'm just dead. So I Galvanic Blast the Faceless Butcher. And it is counterspelled, so that doesn't help. I have no creatures in the yard. And I'm just overrun by God knows what. What am I being overrun by? Grixis Valuetown. Okay, he looks very vulnerable to Electrickery. Okay, looking at the decks in the sideboard: Delver, Familiar, Rugtron, Burn, Hexproof, Elves, Teachings. Okay, I did not see much red. I don't think Hydroblasts are correct to bring in. Duress doesn't seem correct either. He didn't have too many spells, right? I think Electrickery and Font of Return should help. What a weird... Okay, the Rakdos Signet is something we sideboard out all the time apparently, so I'm going to sideboard it out. Terminate, yeah, there were not too many good targets for Terminate. I don't want to sideboard out Vampires, they would have been awesome here. Did we really see any targets for the Sanctifiers? We didn't, right? And a Lightning Bolt, perhaps? Not sure about it. Maybe... Of course there are Gurmag Anglers in there. And we need to be able to deal with them. So I think Terminate is better than Lightning Bolt. Though I'm not sure. Okay, so I play first. All my colors. I have some card draw. I have stuff. This is going to be great. Nothing that comes into play untapped though, so nothing will happen before turn 3. And of course he can easily eat my hand again like he did before. But now stuff happens. So we start out with Prophetic Prism must be the most valuable. Yeah, I feel good about this. No stupid rats. So I go Wellspring into Barrens. Now I just need the 4th mana to be able to play. I think I'm gonna play the Wellspring here to as quickly as possible draw into more lands. And maybe even an untapped land so I can play Core Skyfisher here. No such luck. I have Electrickery. So definitely do not need it yet. So next turn I will bounce a Wellspring and look at 2 cards, hoping that one is a land so I can play the Bleak Haven Vampires. Maybe now he has a ton of counterspells. There's the Nightscape Familiar. Do we want to kill it? I have 2 Electrickeries. Let's make it dead. Maybe that was too impatient. There is my 5th land, but it's a pretty bad land. So I will play it if I have to. But I prefer another land that I draw now. Screw that. Here is the Mortuary Mire. Now I got the Rebirth too. I'm thinking about letting go of the Shanish Edict if he rats me. He just kills my guy, and that's okay. I'm gonna play Glinthawk first, hoping to get it counterspelled so I can get through the rebirth. Yes. Another land. Terminate Electricity, Change Edict. Yeah, I think it's looking good. So vulnerable to those Ravenous Rats. I should have kept the land, maybe. But I want as many lands as possible so I can bounce and have happy times. Please play something big. Even a Muldrifter is okay. There is a Muldrifter. So I'm gonna bolt the Muldrifter, play the Bleak Haven Vampires. I have the artifacts, right? Yes, I do. Siege Rhino! And swing with the goblins. Okay, now I definitely need a card to keep in hand. I think I will discard Change Edict. But I'm not sure. 16-14 in time. It's another Muldrifter. The value. Okay, if I draw a land now, I must remember to keep it in hand. It sure looks like a Muldrifter. It's Faceless Butcher. Oh my god! Okay, it doesn't dare do it to the Bleak Haven Vampires. Change Edict. Is it better to do the Glinthawk party first? I think it is. It's another Essence Scatter. Well, fine. I have a Change Edict in my graveyard. I don't have the mana to cast it. And I'm doing 6 damage to him. And both Terminate and Electricity are ready. Okay, so we had plenty of counterspells and we should have brought in Duress. But what do we take out for it? Firebolt looks like it works. Lightning Bolt is tough to take out. It's another Faceless Butcher and it's gonna suffer the same fate. If he takes the Vampire, it will just be happy times. I think I'm gonna terminate it. I think playing off an empty hand here will be good. Well, he is only a 2/3, so that doesn't work. Now I can Mortuary Mire into a Skyfisher. Seems good to me. In 2 turns. Maybe it's Bog actually. Getting rid of his edict. Yeah, I'm getting the Bog. Not entirely sure that's correct. Feel like things are slipping here. So he might play the Change Edict now. Just to get the value for it. Then I will play mine. Followed up by Bog. Maybe I should just have gone for the card draw. Oh, Faceless Butcher seems weak here. The Bog eats your graveyard. I'm glad he doesn't have Chittering Rats. They could lock me out pretty bad here. I have to win this. A lot of people think this is the favorite deck to win the Gauntlet. And I can't lose here. Not against the Grixis Valuetown. That guy. Surely he can find some way of dealing with the Bleak Coven Vampires. And then I have nothing. So what did you find, Seagate Oracle? Oh, Uluruguru shows up in the chat. Shout out to him. Wormfang Drake. And Wormfang Drake can successfully block my Bleak Coven Vampires. Blast to the face. Yay! Okay, so he had a lot of stuff that we don't like. So we want to resist. I am reneging on the Electrickers. They felt worthless. And even if he has that swarm of 1/1s, I'll pick them off with Firebolt and the Edicts. Can I really afford to have Lightning Bolt out of the deck? Why would I need a Relic of Preonitus? I sort of think that there are Gurmaganglers in there, but maybe this is too much and we just need a Lightning Bolt instead. What if he has Grim Harvest Recursion? But I'm gonna destroy my own Grim Harvest. Oh, I'm gonna play like this. Okay, Madtrix, if you're watching, tell me how you would have sideboarded in this matchup. I don't blame you for not having Grixis Valuetown in your sideboard plan. Okay, now we got to make sure that this nice little Glintook gets to do its job. He's mulliganing and we keep. He's mulliganing to 5. That's pretty awesome, and we're now going to dress him so hard as soon as we see an opening. We have all the time in the world now. And yes, we get to resolve the Wellspring. That Ponder would have been nice to have taken from him. Does he shuffle or not? He chooses to shuffle. That's a good thing. Okay, commence immense value. Operation immense value commenced. Okay, so stick to the plan. Duress him. He mana leaks the duress. That's like better than to take the mana leak, but to take the mana leak. Yes. And play that thing. We now have all colors of mana. And we are about to use them. Glinthawk has been sacrificed. Wow, we just get to do everything at once. Value, lots and lots. Okay, we are going rebirth here then. And we don't draw into the perfect duress. Okay, I should have played the Wellspring before I played the land. That's what I should have done. Okay, now I have 4 mana, so I can go... Oh, I don't have anything to value bounce. That's a problem. Yeah, I should have done it differently. Should have bounced, and then sacrificed. That was a fairly big-ish mistake. And now I got to play them without value. Because I feel that I have to apply some pressure here. So I bounced the land, gaining 1 life. Yay! I don't have Metalcraft either. I think I prematurely sacrificed that Wellspring way too happily. But now I have tons and tons of damage. I'm not kidding you, this is a lot of damage. C is at 14. How about firebolting him to the face? That may be premature. I'm gonna play this thing. I'm gonna play the Glinthawk. Returning the land. Okay, got to remember to be more careful with the rebirths, because that rebirth set myself back so much. But I did get the quick start to profit from his failure. That's a Seagate Oracle. I will terminate that. What if I draw another artifact land? I need 3 artifacts. So I wanted to keep this artifact land in hand for Edict protection. Wow, he doesn't have a kill spell. I am going to kill him. That's a dispel. That sucked. Do 4. Just wait for another. Keep this in hand. No, I can't do it because I need to put just another artifact in play and then I win. And if that artifact is the red artifact land, for example. If I just draw an artifact here, I win. Especially if he taps out. And he seems to be very happy about tapping out. And so he's tapping out again. Wormfang Drake. Just an artifact. Is it so hard to find an artifact? Swing, lose the Skyfisher. Or even kill this guy, give him the draw. And firebolt him. And do the extra damage. And then I just flashback firebolt for the win next turn. Or double galvanic blast him or something. So I am charging in with everything. And firebolting him to the face. If there is any situation of this match you want to discuss, please tell me the minute and second, as I'm producing a lot of Pauper Gauntlet videos. I don't remember exactly what happened in each and every one. Okay, now it seems quite likely that I can do one more damage. Has to block 4 guys. And survive these 2 galvanic blasts. So I think I got this. Wow, that was a do nothing card. Yes! Kuldotha Mardu fights it through and makes it to round 5 of the Pauper Gauntlet. Shout out to Thunderporks. Why did the game disappear that quickly? Thank you for watching.